Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. Further Solutions Academy. On this video, I'll be working on a vector. By now, there's no video you want to learn. There's no topic you want to learn on mathematics, physics that is not on our channel. You can just try it as much as possible to subscribe for direct updates. And if you have any problem, just comment on the commenter. We will surely attend to you. On this video, I'll be working on these are the outline of this video. The first one, I'll be working on the projection of a vector, and the second one, trip products and vector triple products. That is what I'm trying to work on this video. There are videos, a lot of videos on vector before now that you can lay your hand upon that will make you to understand vector very well. Now, let me start from this particular part, which is a projection. Let me try to projection of vector. Now, for instance, if I have projection, not projection of vector A and on vector B. Now, this is a vector, this is a vector. Anytime I have something like this, it means my projection equals to A dot unit vector of what? Of B. Unit vector of B. Now, which I can also write this as A dot vector A divided by what? Magnitude of what? Of A. That is very one. Now, the next thing that you need to understand when we talk about projection, you must understand what is called length. Length of projection. Length of projection. Now, length of projection is just like, for instance, we are asked to find the length of projection A on B. Now, look at this. This is a projection statement. Now, you are asked to find the length. How do I go about this one? It's not hard. It means I'll be talking about the length himself. Will be length of projection will be equals to magnitude of A cos what? Cos theta. Now, at this point, I've told you earlier that for you to generate your angle, you must know what is called, it means my cos theta can be equals to A dot B divided by magnitude of A B. That is what I mean that. I think my theta will now be what? Theta equals to cos inverse of A dot B divided by magnitude of A, magnitude of B, which we have done that earlier. That is what we mean by what? Projection. Now, with what is on ground, I would love to give a question to try to illustrate what is on ground already. Now, okay, look at this question. Where is my duster? Okay, look at this question. I have this problem is a wired question sometimes 2 years ago. Let's try to work on it together, and I'll see how it will be solved. Now, look at this problem. Look at this question. Now, look at this problem. Okay, look at this question. It's a very simple one. Let's see how it's being solved. The first one, question that given to us, I think it was from one of our past questions. If vector A equals to 2i plus 3j and vector B equals to minus I plus 4j, find the projection on the vector A on vector B. That is number one. Number two, find the unit vector in opposite direction to 2a minus 3b. And number three, find the angle between A and B is is given, we don't know. And the last one is length of projection of A on B. We don't know it. Now let's try to solve something like this. Let's try to solve it. Now, how do I solve something like this? It's a very simple one. The first one, you are asked to find the projection of, mind you, A equals to 2I plus 3J and B equals to minus I plus 4J. Now, very, very important. Now, I want to find the projection now. Projection of this, it makes my projection will be equals to A dot unit vector of what? Of B. Now, which I told you, it also implies A dot what? All over what? Magnitude of B. Now, what is my A? My A is equals to 2I plus 3G bracket of dots, and my B will be equals to minus I plus 4J divided by magnitude of this will be 1 squared, will be 1 minus 1 squared plus 4 squared all root. Now, by doing that, I will be having 2I plus 3J, which is dot. This one will be equals to, I have minus 1 plus 4J divided by 1 squared plus 16, which is going to be 17, root of 17. Now, can you see, by now, I can say that my projection of that will be equals to, this is dot. This dot this, it will be what? Minus 1 plus this dot this, it will be 4. Yes? It will be 4. That will be 12. Now, divided by what? Root of 17. It means that will be equals to 10 all over root of 17. That is my answer. 10 all over what? Root of 17. Oh, there is no any mistake. No mistake. Now, since I have that, the next thing we are asked to find, which is number 2, I'm asked to find the unit vector in opposite direction to what? Now, the first thing I will do, 2A minus 3B, which it will be equals to, what is my, it will be equals to my 2 bracket of 2I plus 3J minus 3 in the bracket of I plus 4J, which is, I'll be having 4I plus 6J minus, now, minus, this will be equals to 3 minus 3I plus 12J. Now, which I can now say that 4I plus 6J plus this one will be 3I rather minus 12J. Now, can we collect like times? I will have this and this, which is going to be what? I have 7I and plus what? Minus 6J. 7I minus 6J. Now, that is my what? 2A minus 3B, which is equals to that. Now, in opposite, you are looking for the what? Find the unit vector in opposite direction to what? To this. What I need to do is it means my unit vector now, unit vector will be equals to, opposite direction will be minus of 2I minus 6J. That is the opposite. Now, how do I find my unit vector? Which is, this is my V, put it in vector. Now, it means, and we all know that my unit vector will be equals to V himself divided by what? Which I've explained that before now. Which I can answer that what? What is my V? My unit vector will be equals to minus 7I plus 6J divided by, now I can answer that 7 squared, which is going to be root of 7 squared minus plus bracket of 6 squared. Now, which I'll be having, this will give me, I have unit vector will be equals to minus 7I plus 6j divided by 49 plus 36, which I'll be having 49 plus 36. 49 plus 36, which I'll be having 15, 5, that will be 85. Now, I'll be having 85. Now, it will be root of what? 85. 85. Now, since I have that, I can now proceed by having this I all over root of 85 plus 6j all over what? Root of what? 85. Now, that is for that. That one is out. Now, if I want to find my direction cosine, alpha, beta, I think we have done that earlier. Now, the next thing that we need to find is that we are asked to find the angle between A and B, which is number 3. Angle between A and B. Now, the angle, just like what? Cos theta equals to A dot B divided by what? Magnitude of A, magnitude of B. Now, what is my magnitude of A? My magnitude of A will be equals to, what is my A? I have 2 squared plus what? Plus 3 squared, which are roots, which it will be give me, we have 4, we have 9. 4 plus 9, that will be 13, root of 13. Now, magnitude of B will be equals to root of, I have 1 squared minus 1 squared plus 4 squared, which is, it will be root of 1 plus 16, that will be root of 17. Now, the next thing I need to find out, I think it's correct. Yes, there's no any problem. Now, it means I will now say what? My A dot B will be equals to 2I plus 3j dot minus I plus 4j. Now, this is a dot. I told you earlier that when I dot j equals to 0, I dot I equals to 1. Take it or equals to 1. Take note of that. It means 2 times 1, it will be what? It will be what? It will be 2 minus 2, and this will be what? Plus 12. Yes, minus 2 plus 12. It means that will be equals to 10. Equals to 10. Now, it means my cos theta will be equals to 10 divided by root of 17 multiplied by root of 13. Now, which I will be having, my theta will be equals to cos inverse of 10 all over root of 17 multiplied by root of what? 13. Now, whatever I have, that will give me the value I need. Okay, with the help of the calculator, I will be having it will be equals to cos inverse of 0.6711. 7.6. Now, if I now press my shift, cos of this value will be equals to, my theta will be equals to 47.8 degree. That is my theta. Now, since I have my theta, I cannot continue. The next thing I'm asked to find now is that I'm asked to find my, permit me to run the question because of space. Okay. Now, the next part, which is the last part of the question, the length of the projection. Length of projection of A on B. Now, what is the length of the projection? Listen to me. How do I find my length of the projection? It means length of the projection will be equals to magnitude of what? Of that A cos inverse of what? Of cos theta. Now we have generated our theta. My cos theta, we have it as then we have it as, which is going to be what? My theta, which is, okay, don't forget that my cos, I can answer what? My length equal magnitude of A. What's the magnitude of A? This is my magnitude of A, which is I have root of 13 multiplied by, what is my cos theta? My cos theta is what? 10 all over root of 17 multiplied by root of 13, which I will be having, length of the projection will be equals to, is there anything that can be cut off this we cut off, and we have 10 all over what? Root of what? 17. They are all units. Put unit on it. And with the help of the calculator, you can get that, and you know what is all about. Now, that is, I think the question is successfully solved. Now, let me try to work on the other part, which is dot triple product. Dot triple product. Dot triple product. And after, I will not triple vector product. Triple vector product. Okay. You can see comments on our teaching, the way we are doing. Maybe if there is need of moderation, you are free to comment, please. I'll be very happy to see your comments. Okay, now when we talk about, I'm talking about triple product. Triple product. For information, we have worked on this before, the application and other things. But I need to revisit this because of we have a target this time around. We are working towards space. You know, we have a different type of space in mathematics. Or under our functional analysis, we know about space very well, especially inner space, Hilbert space, and those spaces. After this video, you will be seeing different form of what space in mathematics. I think it's for advanced mathematics anyway. Now, when we talk about triple product, for instance, A dot B cross B, C. This is a very good example of what? Triple product. If my A equals to A1I plus B, A2J plus C A3J. My B, B1I plus B2J plus CB3Q. This is Q. And my C, C1I, C1I plus C2J and plus C3K. Now, somebody now asked me to find A dot B cross C. Now, listen to me. The thing I will need to explain now, B cross C will be equals to IJK and B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. That is mine. Now, since I have that, for me to have it in form of A dot B cross C, it means I'll be having what is my A I plus B, A2J plus C plus A3K dot whatever I'm having there, which is IJK, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Now, by so doing this, I'll generate my what? Dot products. Okay, I think I have an example here for better illustration. Now, for better illustration, let me try to show the examples so that you can see how it's being done. Hope I'm having time. Okay. Now look at this particular one. I have my A. Now look at this problem. If my A equals to this, B equals to C, this, C equals to this, I'm asked to find A dot B cross C bracket. What I just need to do, A solution, A dot B cross C bracket will be equals to 2 minus 3, 4, 1 minus 2, 3 minus 3, and 2, 1, 2. That is all. That is all. Can you see I have a determinant of it, and I will put those things. It means my A dot B cross C will be equals to 2 minus 2 minus 3 1 2, that will be plus 3 1 2 minus 3 2, and plus 4, which is going to be what? 1 2 minus 2 1. Now, which I'll be having minus 4 plus, that will be what? 2 bracket of 1 minus 4, that will be minus 1 plus 3 bracket of, this is 2 and 6, which is going to be minus and plus 4. This one will be 1 plus 4, that will be what? 5. Now, which I'll be having minus 2 minus 12 and plus 20, which is going to be 13 14. My answer will be equals to, proceed, will be equals to what? That is to be equals to 16. I mean to be equals to 6. That is my, can you see? That is my cross. I mean, what is it? Triple products. Now, but let me now work on vector triple product. Now, vector triple product is quite different from this. This is a triple product. Now, in this case, I'm talking about A cross B cross C, which is not the same thing as A cross B cross C. These are not the same. Please, these are not the same. Take note of that. It does not the same. Now, that does not the same. It means in a normal way of mathematics, we call it associativity law. It's not old. Now, associativity law is not old. Now, when I have something like this, it's very, very simple. Take note of this. I can write this as well as, okay, having something like this, I can have A dot B, dot C, bracket of what? B minus, and this one will be what? A dot B, bracket of C. This can be written like this, equals to A cross B cross C. And also, I can say like A cross B cross C can also be written as, I'll be having C dot B cross, and minus C dot B cross, dot A. Now, take note of this. This can be presented this way. This can be presented this way. Now, for instance, if somebody gives us a problem to solve, like, look at this question. Permit me to pause. Okay, look at this question. If A equals to this, B equals to this, and C equals to this, determine, number 1, the scalar triple product A dot A cross B, and 2, B, which is B, this is going to be A, sorry, I need to put A here. Now, the vector triple product A cross B, bracket of B cross C, and A cross B, bracket of C dot. Now, how do I solve this particular problem? I think this one will explain what I've been talking about. Now, how do I solve this problem? Let's try to listen very well at this point. Now, the next thing, what I just need to do here is that the first one, which is number A, my A is A cross B cross C. I don't need to stress myself. What I just need to do, what is my A? 5, 2, minus 2, and 7. And B is 3, 1, and minus 2. And my C is 1, and 3, and 4. That is what I just need to do. Now, but I think I'm having 3 by 3 determinant square matrix. Now, which is, determinant. I can see that what my 5 bracket of 4 times 3, 4 times 1, that will be 4 plus minus 6, which will be what I will be having minus 2, and plus 2, I'll be having this times this, that will be 12, plus 2, that will be 10, that will be 10, I'll be having 10, and the last one will be plus 7 bracket of this time, that will be minus 9 minus 9 minus 1, that will be minus 10. I'll be having minus 10. Now, which I'll be having 10 minus 10, this one will be plus 20, and this one will be minus 70. Now, which I'll be having 80 and 60, I'll be having minus 60. That is my what? It means A dot B cross C will be equals to what? Minus 60. Now, that is why it's called triple product. Triple product. Now, the next one that I'm asked to find, which is going to be my B. My B, how do I do my B? Number one of the B, which I have A cross B cross C. Now, I've told you earlier, this one is something as what? A dot B bracket of C minus A dot C bracket of B. Now, that is what I just need to do here. Since I have this, now I will now move on. A dot B. A dot B. My A dot B, it means this times this, which is I'll be having 15 plus this times this, I'll be having minus 2 plus this times this, which is I'll be having minus 14 plus minus 14, which is bracket of, what is my C? My C is given as I plus 3J plus 4K. Now, minus, now I will move on to the next one. My A dot C. My A dot C, this times this, I'll be having 5, and this times this, I'll be having plus 6, and this times this, I will be having 28. I'll be having plus 28. Bracket of, what is my B? My B is given as 3I plus J minus 2K. That is my high. Now, by so doing this one will give me 14. That will be minus 16 and 1, which is going to be what? Minus 1 bracket of I 3J plus 4K, and minus, this one will give us, I have 26, that will be 34 plus that will be 39. I'll be having 39 bracket of 3I plus J minus 2K. Permit me to manage that. Now, which I will now say that what? Minus I plus 3J plus minus 4K minus 3 times, that will be what? 3 times 3, 9. 3 times, that will be 3 times 3, 9. 27, that will be 9, 27, which will be what? 11. 107. That will be 107. I mean 117. Sorry, 117. Yes, 11. 117. Now, this time that will be minus 39J. This is I, and plus, that will be 7 times 2. Now, 39 times 2, which I'll be having 6 and 18. That will be 78. I'll be having plus 78K. Now, I can now say that I think I'll open the bracket with minus. Now, this and this, minus means minus 118 I, and this and this, it will be minus 36J, and this and this, it will be minus plus 740K. That is my answer. That is my final answer. You can see how simple this is. I think you can do this by yourself. The last one, which is going to be number 2, B2. Sorry, this is a wide question. I have to be the way it's being solved. Now, how do I solve this thing? It means I think I will be having A cross B cross C. Now, what I will just do is that I'll be talking about A dot C cross B. Minus, I'll be having this. That'll be what? C dot B and A. That is what I will just do. The same thing I performed here. That is what I'm going to do. A dot C and you do that and you get your answer. I think I'll be stopping here little because of time. Don't forget you are home with Further Solutions Academy. Once again, share this video, subscribe, and comment for better understanding. Once again, thanks for watching.